We are on my time tonight. Joey is here, by the way. He's just sitting over there. He's kind of tired, so he's just going to chill. He's gaming for a little bit, and then he's going to go off to bed.
I'll come. I'm going to come say hi for a little bit in a sec, but I'm going to go to bed soon.
Yeah. He had a nap at like 8 o'clock and woke up at just after 10. So.
And that did not help.
No. If anything, it just brought on the tiredness.
If anything, it just made me worse.
But anyway, hi everybody. How are we? Give Joey squishes. Joey can squish when Joey comes over.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I can squish Joey when Joey comes over. Either way.
Okay.
I need to move controllers so nothing gets changed or sat on stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Joey's to see. Oh God, we're gonna squish. Give him a headlock. Whoop. Go to sleep. See, guy friends should hug more. It's not really a hug because he's kind of laying on my arm, but even so.
Hello. Bye-bye.
That's kind of been Joey all afternoon, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been very lethargic, is the right word. But it's good though, because weekend's going to be great, because Joey's got obviously Mikey coming down from Norwich, isn't he? So
yeah. I haven't seen Mikey since I left Norwich.
No, so what was that? November?
Yeah.
So
too long. And a lot of you will know Mikey, and a lot of you won't.
I mean, given the date, what it's now and tomorrow, it's basically exactly 6 months since you left Norwich.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Jesus Christ.
I know, right? That's craziness.
No, he's not sick, he's just tired. Time for caffeine.
Kind of just worn myself out a little bit.
Yeah, he obviously did a big walk earlier on today.
I overdid myself.
He overdid. Where did that comment go? Joy said, will we see Mikey?
I don't know. We'll
Depends
see.
how we go. Depends what we do over the weekend, really.
I haven't seen him in so long, and I've only got like a day and a half with him, so...
Yeah, he's literally coming down like tomorrow lunchtime, going home probably Sunday
after, yeah.
evening or something.
Yeah, so...
If he shot that video today, well, he did shoot that video today.
Yeah.
Had you posted it when I got home, or were you...
Yeah, I posted it about 5:30, 6-ish, so about when you got home, I think I posted it.
So I think I see you finish editing.
Yeah,
so
just
you went, I'm turning that sound down so I don't listen to that for 10 seconds while I write these captions. So you were still editing it when I got home. Yeah, that was editing it. Yeah. I can't say that word. See, Jenny says, spend all the time with Mikey, don't worry about us. And what Jenny says goes, apparently. Who is Mikey? Mikey's basically Joey's me from Norwich. Yes. Essentially, isn't he?
Yes.
How are we both doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I don't know where I was going with that. And Joe's all right. He's just a little bit exhausted, but he'll get there. Damn right, ask Jason. Oh yeah, but if I ask Jason now, that means you've clearly got enough time to tell him what to say before I ask him the question. So I'm not going to know if that's really him, am I? Did you miss a walk live earlier? No, Joe was from this video in the woods down near us. What am I drinking? I am drinking Conor McGregor's whiskey again tonight, because I had more of this left than the Highland Park. So.
And I have Horlicks.
And Joe has a nice big mug of Horlicks.
Which, if anyone doesn't know what that is, it's a hot malt drink.
Am I sleepy too? I'm no more tired than I normally am this time of night. I've been up since about 8 o'clock, just before. But I'm fine for another few hours or so. Hello, my besties. Hey, Tara Joe. How are you? Is your Horlicks in a Michelle mug?
Yes.
It is. Actually, can you pass me the mug so I can show them how big this mug is? It is monstrous. I will not drink the Horlicks because I don't really like it. But, I mean, I've got a big hand. But look at the size of this thing. It's huge. Anyway, you can have your Horlick back now. It is a mega mug. It's a Johnny Depp mug. It's your mega mug of Horlicks.
It's a mega pint.
Why is Joe hiding? Not that you're not gorgeous too. Oh well, thank you. I will very much take that as a compliment. Joe's not hiding. He's just gaming for a bit. He's just chilling.
I'm exhausted.
He's exhausted. His eyes are barely open
Tired.
now. He's not even really concentrating on his game. He's just looking at pretty colours. And the gunk. All of the gunk.
I might have to do some concentration.
Will Joey not be taking part? He might dip his head in every. That's a weird sentence. Yeah, he might pop his head in and say hello every now and again before he disappears. But what game is he playing? It's called the Gunk, isn't it? Yeah, on Xbox. You're going to go back to work with giant hugs. Well, giant hugs out to you too, Tara Joe. Enjoy work. Joe's going to fall asleep. He will be soon. He'll go upstairs and he'll be asleep for about an hour until he comes back down and then goes back up again after he's like got a snack of some sort. The Gunk, Gunk. It's like a sort of like a clean-up game. You kind of go around cleaning up gunk
on a planet.
Hang on, just in case you're curious. I can't see where the TV is. There. I don't know how well you can see that, but that's kind of what he's playing.
Pretty. On a big alien planet, there's all this horrible gunk, and you have to get rid of it and not die from the harmful.
And then when it all goes, all of the things will come back all green and pretty and
it's
everything.
nearly done. I nearly got it all.
Go on. Go on.
This little bit here.
Go on.
And they go. And then all the plants grow back, and it goes green and lovely. And I say, because I cleaned
I need to let go of the things.
I saved that weird horsey creature. Go on, buddy, you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Well done. It's cute.
So yeah, that's the game.
By the comments, could people actually see it? Could people actually see it?
Could people actually see that, or were you just looking at a really overly glared TV screen? Oh no, from the comments it looks like they could. It's on the Xbox Series S. Is S, isn't it? Yeah. The little white one. Yes, we saw. Okay, yeah, they did see. They all saw. They all saw the pretty colours and the weird horse unicorn bird thing, whatever it was. It's a weird creature. But yeah, he was just sitting there making really childish kids noises now. I was just looking at all the pretty colours. I turned around and looked at him, and all I could see was him going, as he was looking at all of the greens. It's a very pretty game. Who is that by?
That is actually a very good question.
Yeah. I don't know. Joe is now investigating. Also, love Journey for a chill out game. You played that, didn't you?
Journey's fantastic. I played through that.
See, Joe likes all of those kind of games. They're not really. I don't mind them to look at. They're really pretty, but it's not. Oh, he's found the camera mode. Joe is going to be not going to bed anytime soon. He's going to be pissing around with his camera mode.
But yeah, this is cool.
You're about to sit down and paint the picture of the demon realm while you listen.
You can put it in old 8-screen.
Oh,
Old green screen 8.
weird. What is the game called? It's called The Gunk.
Yes.
Am I ready for Eurovision? No, not really. I mean, if we win, great, but not overly fussed about it.
We've actually got a half-decent singer doing it this time.
Well, apparently he's like second, third favourite to win this year.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of the other countries are actually joking, going, "Oh, blimey, UK are actually competing this year." Because obviously we're there every year because we're one of the countries that fund it. So yeah, we're always going to be there. Is it Xbox only or is it all platforms?
Pass. I literally saw it on the store.
Yeah, we got it.
Ooh.
If it was a Game Pass like day release exclusive, I'd say it's Xbox only.
I'll do some investigating.
Sam Ryder is talented. He's got a hell of a voice, hasn't he? Insane. Europe won't wait for us. Well, no, probably not.
Okay, so it's made by a company called Thunderful.
Thunderful.
It's the Thunderful group by Thunderful Publishing
and
Thunderful Development. So it's all Thunderful. But I know why it looks so good.
Yeah.
It's made with Unreal Engine 1, which is their newest engine.
I thought 5 was their newest then.
They got like the professional system now.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
They've gone back to 1.
Adele or Ed Sheeran can sing. Yeah, well, I think the whole point of the Eurovision is I don't think you're supposed to have like established acts. I
No,
don't
you're not.
think. Although Lordi did for 1 year, obviously Finland, or Iceland, they're established in their country.
Yeah.
I mean, they're huge. I mean, if that's the case, we should have had Iron Maiden 1 year. I mean, everybody knows who they are and they're English. So that would have worked. Luke, Beth, why are you shouting? Was I not paying attention? Looks like Xbox and Windows according to Google.
Yeah.
It's on Steam for £20. It's on Xbox Game Pass for nothing.
For free.
Is Eurovision on? That's tomorrow, I think. Aussie is English too. Yeah, that'd be great. Just get him on stage biting a head off a bat. Have I heard the Latvian song? I might have done. I've heard a couple on TikTok recently, but I didn't really pay attention to which ones they are. Oh, because you're excited to see me. Well, okay. Well, thank you for joining. How are you? How's V and Nala? They're both good. They're both tired. V looked like she was asleep, almost asleep at 7 o'clock earlier.
Yeah.
She was sitting on the sofa where I am now, cuddling her cushion, like barely able to keep her eyes open.
I'm almost positive she fell asleep.
She almost did.
For a minute there.
And then she went to bed at about 9, I think. Well, you were
I was already in bed by that point.
So V went to bed at about 9. Joe woke up at about 10. And then at about 10:30, V came downstairs, walked into the kitchen, looked like she was a walking zombie. We were like, are you all right? And then she just stood there for a minute and went, snacks. And then she started raiding the cupboards and grabbed a few cookies and then fucked off again.
Yes, she did.
Nala was just around her like a shadow as always.
I gave her one of my chocolate biscuits.
Yeah. I gave her a bit of crunchy nut granola.
Yeah. We did what we could.
She's such a spoiled dog, it is ridiculous. You aspire to be like me. I know, right? She could sleep like a dog. She could sleep 18 hours a day. Easy. I know, only 2 weeks to go before con. And we are 80% ready?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I mean, we've got our duo's costume for the most part. Just a couple bits to finish off, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, we've basically done that. Obviously, I've got my own one. Joe's got his own one. And yeah, we're basically ready. How old is V? I really should know the answer to that question. She turns 34 in a few weeks. And yeah, about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Will you show us what the duo's costume? You enjoyed mine just now? Wow, thank you very much. That actually, believe it or not, I'm going to tell you something now. That was the first video that I've basically edited myself. Normally, I'd give it to Joe. Well, I'd record it. I'd trim most of it down, and then I'd give it to Joe to do. Can you kind of just fine tune it? Sort of clean up the transitions or whatever. But obviously, when I did that one, Joe was asleep, so I went, "Oh fuck it, I'll do it myself." And I kind of just lined it up, trimmed bits, and just moved each one like a tiny little bit, and played it as a demo. I went, "Yeah, okay, that worked." Put the music on, and went, "Right, I need to line this up now, but I'll just try it first." Played it, and I've done it. Like almost spot on first time, out of sheer luck or secret genius, one of the two. But yeah, no, if you're asking if we're going to show you what the duo's costume is, I mean, that will be, if you're at con, you'll see it, but if you're not, you'll see it after con.
When we post the photos.
When we post the photos, or any videos we might post in the evening when we're back at the hotel if we've recorded anything, something like that, but nothing before con anyway. But yeah, no, you'll see it
One way or another.
one way or another. Yeah, either at the end of May or beginning of June. One of those sort of times. Will you guys do a live from con?
Pass.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how each day goes. I mean, if we feel like one night we may go live in the hotel afterwards if we're not shattered.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I've got to walk around one day in that hoodie and that robe all day long, and if it's going to be hot, I am going to be an absolute mess by the time we get back to the hotel. So we can spend 40 quid on kebab food, but we'll eat 2 bites off and go to bed, like we did last time we went to London.
Yeah.
If you're planning on what day will we do an our?
Meet and greet Saturday.
No, are we going to be in our individual costumes on the Friday?
On a Sunday.
On the Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday's just sort of a mosey around and have a look at things.
Buy stuff before
Homestead,
it's all sold out, okay. Are we there all day? We're there all weekend. I need a pocket fan. I need one of them little mini fans like you get in the inflatable costumes, just one that's inside the hoodie, just like blowing cool air around all day. Yeah, we're there all the days. Yeah, we're there the whole entire weekend. Is there going to be any set meet-up times, or is it just a case of trying to bump into you? Well, Saturday we'll basically spend all day outside the venue.
And we'll both post on our like Insta and stuff where we are, where we're going to be for the meet and greet, what time.
Oh yeah, that'll be a good idea. We'll stand somewhere, really like inconspicuous in the background, and just go come and like just post, come find us.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then we very quickly change costume, put hats on so no one notices, and go sit somewhere and watch everybody turn up to where we're supposed to be, and then look and go, well, they're not here, clearly. And then you just go, wow. I mean, that is a lot of effort. Maybe we'll just stand there and wait.
Yeah.
Do we just walk around shouting your name? Yes. But in all fairness, if you can't see, like, me from a distance, I mean, I should be pretty easy to spot.
Agreed.
Tinfoil hats. Yes, we are both going to be wearing tinfoil cowboy hats.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I mean, I noticed there was a lot of stuff about the tinfoil cowboy hat. It was a 5-second decision to make that video, and then we both went, we ain't got a hat, or other than baseball cap or anything.
I've got a trucker cap, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's what worked. So Joe went, I can make something out of tinfoil. You should have seen him when he just had the round tinfoil bit on his head when he came walking into the land.
That's great.
That was fantastic. Should have taken a picture. Yeah, I am the beacon. Especially if it's a real bright day, the sun will just be bouncing off the blonde hair. I'll be like a light bulb, but it'll look like I've got a quest for people. Where did the idea even come from? We were sitting outside. Joe see a video of a couple, man and a woman, doing it. Obviously, the woman was the horse because of the long hair. Joe just spontaneously just burst out laughing, turned to me and went, we can do this video. You've got long hair. So I looked at him and went, yeah, all right then. And then when we went indoors, we recorded it. Simple as that. And it was just really, would have been absolutely perfect if V had walked downstairs for like a snack or something at that exact moment.
Right.
There would have been no, I'd have just looked at it and gone, it's exactly what it looks like.
Because it would have been.
Yeah. But the whole video was intentional, apart from Joe's perfectly timed head tilt. That was pure luck, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was luck.
That was perfectly timed luck. But what you also couldn't see is that obviously all you could see was my hair, but I was trying to hold in, like, I didn't want to laugh too much, so I wasn't noticeably laughing from my shaking. But there was almost tears coming out my eyes when I was recording that, just because of the head bob. I was just waiting for Joe to sort of go, yeah, that's enough, or like to stop. I was like, I don't know when we're stopping this. How long do I bob my head for?
Let's keep going.
I will send you real cowboy hats. Please don't do the tinfoil thing again. We wouldn't have done the tinfoil thing if we didn't have tinfoil. Then there just would have been no hat.
That's boring.
Yeah. There's nothing else we could have used. I mean, we could have cut the hood off a hoodie, but then that would just look stupid.
We're done.
Do I PC game or just Xbox? Mainly Xbox. I play Football Manager on my laptop. That's as close as I get to PC gaming. Or Minesweeper. Yeah, a bit of the retro. Love a bit of sweeping minds. You two need a hashtag for MCM for people to tag you. We do. For some reason, that seems surprisingly difficult to think of one. Beerus is about again.
Sure.
We think the ghost of Beerus is fucking with us in the living room. Because the other night, Joe was on his armchair, I was on the sofa, feet up, I had a bottle of Pepsi down here, and then it just fell over. It wasn't like against the cushion, or I'll get to the crashing in a minute. It wasn't against the cushion or anything, so it wasn't me moving and nudged it to cause it to fall. So that fell over. Joe went, "What was that?" I went, "Oh, a Pepsi bottle fell over." And I jokingly went, "It's been fucking with us." And then about a minute later, if that,
Less than.
Joe's phone, which had been sitting on the arm of his chair for the past 2 or 3 hours while he'd been shuffling about, he was sitting still at this point, just fell off, didn't it? And then I was like, yeah, Bean's definitely fucking with us. And the crashing you just heard, I moved the ring light out from the corner over there about an hour ago, and that was fine. And Joe's acoustic guitar has just slowly slid forwards and fallen down, which has then also caused Mjolnir to fall off the shelf. So I'm just hoping when we've gone to bed that Bean's actually going to put it all back together again.
Yeah.
So
It'd be grateful if you did.
but at least we know that he's still an adorable asshole after death.
Yeah.
Bean's been up to mission. Yeah, definitely. Could imagine just calling an exorcist around. What sort of ghostly spirit do you have? Oh, it's this tiny little mouse that we used to own. He's just fucking with us. Oh, it's a corgi. Oh, hey TK, I didn't see you joined. How are you? Didn't Joey see a ghost a few weeks back? Well, he thought he did. He thinks he did. He still can't quite explain what he saw.
It's hard to explain.
But it's not been brought up since, so I guess they've not made another appearance. I do, though, when I'm sitting down here by myself, if the door is open a bit, I do keep glancing out every now and again. Because I kind of do want to see it to go, Joe, yeah, I see it too.
I know what you mean.
But then I don't want to see it because I'll be like, fuck, I'm down here by myself. I just throw what is ever in my hand out of the living room, I think. Bean is our guardian naked mouse. How old is the house? 60s?
Yeah, probably would
I
be
think
about
1960s. You're not sure if you're making art or just making a mess, but you're having fun. Oh, it's Buddy Hat. Woo! I mean, mess could still be kind of art, can't it? I suppose. I know we had the art debate a while back, but have you ever had any paranormal experiences besides recently? Guess maybe I was walking home one night from Joe's. I decided to walk a slightly longer way home because it was still up a hill, but not up as bad of a hill if I'd have walked the quick way. And Joe knows where I mean. I'd walk down Belstead Road to the bottom of Willoughby and up instead of walking up past the church.
That's creepy.
But anyway, so I was walking up the hill, and first of all I heard what I thought was just a noise, like someone going, "Oi!" or something like that. And then so just, shrugged it off, walking up the hill as you do. And then I swear I heard I don't know what the sort of voice was or the accent or whether it was, if I recognised the voice, but I swear I heard someone shout my name. So you turn around, and there was literally no one on the street. So I kind of walked up the remainder of the hill a little bit quicker than I was previously, so I could get home. But the only problem is walking down my driveway was long, then it was down some steps, it was dark, it was pitch black, it was creepy as hell. So that was an interesting experience. I mean, that was all it was. I mean, might have been slightly intoxicated at the time, so maybe that was it. But it was Joey Weston. No, I don't know, because I'd left Joe's. So it wasn't Joe. He wasn't there. He was at home. And he hadn't followed me. Wouldn't be worth the effort.
As much as fun as pranking Luke is, if it involves leaving my house, it's too much effort.
I mean, he'd rather wait for me to come out of the bathroom and smash me in the face with a saucepan than come out of the house to try and... But that's inside the... I mean, maybe not a saucepan, like a Nerf gun or something. Yeah. I don't know why I went straight to saucepan. It's interesting.
It was.
But yeah, he'd rather wait for me to come into a room and fire a Nerf gun at me or something, but then I'd do the exact same thing back. No, I didn't full on jog. You didn't see the hill I had to walk up. There ain't no jogging up that hill. Walking up that hill was bad enough. It similar happened to a friend. He'd recorded and played it when we were walking through a graveyard. Oh, that is one thing I would not do. Walk through a graveyard at night time. I could not do that until any noise.
Yeah, any noise would have you when you need.
I mean, you'd be fine until I started talking about zombies, and you'd probably go through it a little bit quicker after that, wouldn't you? I mean, if I could walk through a cemetery after dark with my axe in my hand, I'd feel a little bit safer. Graveyard's the most peaceful. No, it's full of dead people. And any kind of noise, you kind of think, oh shit, ghost and or zombie. You live next to a graveyard. Ooh, I couldn't do that. You need to know about PO Box info. Joe's still waiting to hear from the thing, haven't you?
Yeah, I am.
He's got all the...
It's all set up. I've got the confirmation.
Yeah, he's got all the thing, confirmation.
I'm waiting for them to actually tell me what the address is, and we're supposed to get that in the post, and we haven't got that yet. So
yeah,
as soon as we have that, you guys will have that, but we don't have it.
So that's the thing. It might actually be up and running now. We just haven't got the address thing through the post.
Yeah, we just...
And we did double check. It is definitely coming to this address.
Yeah, double check.
So yeah, it's the Royal Mail this time. You'll be patient. Well, you ain't got much choice at this point, have you, really? We can't really do much else. You'll have to just wait. Before Joey leaves, can ask about the tattoo, please?
Which one? That one. Yeah. How my brain doesn't keep track of that, I don't know. Yeah, we'll do it. I know what you're on about there.
Did you catch that? There was almost a couple of words there.
Yeah.
The new one, the Patreon one. Yeah, I think that was kind of. But I think what we kind of got was yeah, we'll do that. I know what you're talking about. That one.
Yeah. Just took me a minute.
It was.
But yeah, we will do that.
Did we get a vote?
There will be a vote. Yeah.
There will be. I feel like I'm a middleman here. There will be a vote.
They can hear me. I'm yeah. I will put out that in the next few days. Sorry everyone, by the way, I'm exhausted. My brain is not working.
Oh. Sorry, that was.
That is not the ASMR everyone was looking for.
That was me decorking my bottle. That sounded like a bird. Really sounded like a little buddy. What you drinking? I am drinking artificial 13. Sorry, proper 12. I always get that mixed up.
Alright.
You hear nothing, can you repeat everything? No, that was a really horrible sound. I was squeaking the I guess it's a cork, but like the weird plastic cork in the top of the bottle. Nice, you've got cherry lemonade. Nice, love a bit of cherry lemonade. There you go, look, don't worry about posting, enjoy the weekend. You have been given permission. You're on the Rio tonight? Oh, why? No, you're doing it right. I love a can of Rio. I think we have them just enough apart that when we have one, it's
Always enjoyable.
every time.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer when we get them from a kebab shop and they're like ice cold.
Ah, that's the one.
Nothing better than an ice cold Rio. Is Joey excited about being on Broadway this week?
Is that this week, is it?
I think it's like it's either the last week of May or the week before.
That's amazing.
I can't remember. Is that TK? You're still in the chat, aren't you? What are the dates where that's being shown?
I can't wait to see.
Oh, there you go. 16th to the 20th.
I want to see.
You want to see anybody going to be in like New York? I can't remember the address.
TK should get a photo of it. Because I think by advertising rules, she has to be sent a photo of it active on the billboard to prove that it was there. So if you can send me that.
I love this. Look, half of the people in the comments have no. What's this for? What are you on about? Basically, TK's book has got Joey on the cover, and she's got advertising in like New York City, like Broadway kind of area for a week. So once a day, I don't know for how long. Basically, the picture of the book cover is going to be shown on like this massive billboard, which will obviously have Joe's picture on it. So if anybody's in New York between the 16th and the 20th and want to go hunting around for a billboard, do you know if it's like, do you know what times it's going on at all? Have you been told? Or is it just a random opportunity or random sequence even? I'm doing my Bollywood headbutt and I spilled the drink.
Yeah, do we know is it a certain amount of time? Or?
Oh, there is a schedule which TK has given to Jenny because Jenny's going to go get the picture.
Oh, that's really cool.
So you will see.
Do we know what sort of time it will be showing?
Well, I said I think TK's given Jenny a schedule of when it's. I assume a schedule of when it's being shown each day.
Yeah, they can let me know.
You'll have to see if there's one of the live viewing, like public cameras where you can see online for that location. There's got to be. I mean, if it's Broadway, there's going to be tons of cameras around there, surely. There's got to be one that would see it. Hey, Goobers. Hey, Haley. How are you? Sorry, apparently my Google Speak thought I was asking it a question. What's the name of TK's book? Vulnerable Edges.
Yeah. You can get it on Amazon. It's got me on.
Yeah, sorry, I did go all red. My Google Assistant thing kicked in and it thought I was trying to ask it a question. So it kind of took my camera off momentarily. I did set off the Google, sorry. Oh, wait, yeah, because I said that word. I see. Did you do that deliberately to make my camera thing go off? Camera thing, I sound so old. You're old and no. Wow, thank you. Wow. That's a really nice thing to say. That is. I am old. I know. I'm not. I feel it. I do sometimes. I really do sometimes.
I tell you what, when my tendons seize up and I have to try standing, then I feel about 40,000 million years old.
When I'm standing at the sink, I almost said standing in. When I'm standing at the sink doing the washing up, when I'm standing there, like up straight, washing like cutlery or whatever, and then I have to lean forward a little bit to like bowls and everything in the water, and my back starts to hurt from basically standing up. It's like literally like I feel like is it Danny Glover in Lethal Weapon? I'm too old for this shit. That's why we need a full-time like house cleaner or something, like, just to be here all the time to wash up. Oh, Tizzy, thank you for the golden shell. I almost go to the golden shell every time. It's a gold mine. I've obviously just got a really filthy mind, right? Wait until I get to be 42. Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, being 35 feels bad enough. Mid-30s, like I'm basically middle-aged at this point.
No, you're not.
I'm almost coming up to retirement age. I can take early retirement in 20 years. If my pension allows me to, but it's 55 for early retirement. I can take early retirement in less years than I've been alive.
So you'll be lucky if you can take early retirement.
Oh yeah, it'd have to be if I've got enough in there, which I probably won't have.
People who earn good money don't get nothing there.
Yeah, early retirement. A lot of I know about this stuff a little bit now. Yeah, so we have like a standard retirement age of 60. See, I should know. I really should know. I think I always get confused. There's the state pension as well, but I think it's either 60 or 65. I think it varies by scheme, but some of them allow you to do an early retirement of a few years before. But it does affect your pension, obviously, how long you pay it out for and how you can claim it. But yeah, there is the option to retire early, providing you've got stuff in there. I mean, I've dealt with some people's pensions with some serious amounts of money in it. It's crazy how much some people have got in their pension. I'm sitting there going, I've probably got about, in my old one, I've probably got a few grand in there. It's like, whoa, brilliant. And some people are, because in a lot of the schemes that we deal with, you're allowed to contribute yourself up to like £1.043 million. And that was like, I'm sorry, but I'd never earned that amount of money in my entire life. I certainly ain't going to put it all in a fucking pension. I know, we get healthcare and early retirement. I know, right? Yeah, we do. NHS and early retirement. Our country may be shit, but we can we can heal you for free and let you stop working earlier. Oh, there's my knee. But yeah, by the time I get to retirement age, they keep putting it up anyway. So by the time I get there, it'll be like 85 anyway. How are we doing on the walking challenge? Well, we finished the first section. We shouldn't have finished the first section because I was using, obviously I've got the Google Fit on my phone. I've got the smartwatch with the smartwatch app. But I needed the Google Fit to link to the walking app. But it was counting my watch steps and my phone steps and combining them together as my score on the app. It took us a few days to realise this, didn't it? And by that point, we'd already done like 60% of it when we probably should have done about 25.
Yeah.
So I've taken the watch off now, so it's only counting on my phone. But yeah, so we've done the first one. And we kind of misread how we bought it, how Joe bought it as well, didn't we? We thought there was enough code entries for we thought that the code entries would get you through all 5 medals, but it's not. It was kind of one code per medal.
Per person.
Yeah, well, if you're doing it by yourself, that's 1 per medal, whereas we did 3. So 3 of us are going to get the first medal, but there was only 2 codes left for the next one, so it's just me and Joe doing it. Because it's a long distance.
It wasn't exactly worded correct. I don't mind. I still want to do them all, and I love them. So
Yeah, but we've just got 682 miles for this one.
Yep.
We've currently done about 5. Yeah, so we accidentally cheated. That is. That is. Hi Luke, where's V? Love. Oh hey, how are you? How well? Yeah, she's in bed. She went to bed about 9.
Right.
She's tired. We've got Joey's going to sleep, I think.
hello. I'm going to bed now. Don't touch me.
Sorry,
No, I'm sweaty. That's all.
That's fine. I wiped up my jeans.
Hello.
What challenge are we doing?
They're not in kilometres. No.
No,
We work in miles.
We work in proper measurements.
Proper miles.
The challenge is the Conqueror challenge, isn't it? Where you can get all the fancy medals, but we're doing the Lord of the Rings one. From the Shire to Mordor.
We have to walk 2,218 miles total.
That is insane. And you're also doing the Great Wall of China at the same time.
I'm also doing the Great Wall of
Which
China.
is another 2,000 miles, isn't it?
Another 2,268 miles, yeah.
Are you sick? No, he's just really tired.
It's working hard.
Joe wants to do the Egyptian challenge too, don't you? You want the medal for that?
Yeah, that's going to be the one I do after I've done these ones, because the Egyptian challenge medal is incredible.
What's the distance of the Egyptian challenge?
It's only like 46 miles.
Damn.
It's a short one.
I was thinking if there was one a similar length to the Iceland one,
Yeah.
I could do the Iceland one, and then if there was another one that you like, which is a similar distance.
I think there is one in there that's about similar
Because
distance.
the Iceland one's about 820 something.
Yeah, and I think the other one that I wanted to do was like 1,000.
But yeah, the Iceland one's really cool because it's got 2 axes on the front, like in a cross, and on the back it's got, I don't know if you can see it through all my hair, but it's got one of these, but basically like spins on it.
On the back, they're all metal. Luke, I don't need tucking in.
No,
I can tuck myself in.
He can tuck himself in. He'll basically go upstairs.
I'm old enough and
He'll
dumb
go
enough to do
upstairs.
that.
He'll get in bed. He'll put the office on his laptop.
Yeah.
He'll either watch a couple of episodes or he'll fall asleep before he presses play.
Yes.
It'll be one of the two.
Yes.
And that will depend on whether you come downstairs later on afterwards.
Yes.
Ask again. Sorry, were you asking something and I missed it because I wasn't looking? No.
So, someone said further down that the Lord of the Rings one is out of medals.
Joey, are you wearing the Killian Jones coat at MCM?
No.
There we go.
No, I will not be. Yeah, whoever said
US office.
the Lord
the
of,
better one.
Yeah,
sorry.
the better one. I don't like Ricky Gervais, so I can't watch The Office. I just don't like the UK one anyway. But yeah, no. Whoever said the Lord of the Rings medals are currently out of stock? Yes, that is true. But you can still sign up for the challenge, and then when you complete the challenge, they'll send you the medal as soon as it's in stock. But
well, I think what they mean by out of stock, it's not a
out
case
of stock
they
for
do it
this
in
month.
batches.
Yeah, they do.
So I guess they only produce so many a month.
So many per month, yeah. Well, they probably produce for X amount of winners. So, for example, the amount of people that complete the challenge within that month, they'll have X amount of medals made for that. So they're not overusing medals and printing.
Yeah.
And...
Also, the other option would be they'd produce a medal when someone signs up. Like they'd start producing ours when we signed up.
When we signed up.
Because logically, if you start a challenge, you're going to finish it, aren't you?
Yeah. And if you don't, and they've made the medal, they've still got the money without sending you the medal.
Yeah.
So they just send it to
And then
someone else.
if you don't finish the challenge, it's your own fault, really,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it
Unless
is.
there's reasons why you can't finish it.
Lazy dummies. Oh, I haven't really said goodbye.
Yeah, I'd never seen them. Joe mentioned them, and then now they just pop up on my FYP all the time.
Yeah, I love them.
Is Comic Con the Millennium Dome? No, it's at the XL Centre, which isn't far from.
Yeah, isn't far from
It's
there.
across the river, though, isn't it? It's the other
Yeah.
side of the river.
And down a bit.
But it's the XL Centre, so it's in the same area.
The XL Centre's lovely though. It's massive.
Can you do them consecutively? Yeah, Joe's doing the Lord of the Rings and the Great Wall of China at the same time, where his steps count for both.
I would rather do them one after another, because otherwise you're doing like 5 medals.
You're walking 4,000 miles, but you're only walking 2.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But the reason I'm doing these two at the same time is because they're the only two medals on there that are 2,000 miles.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing both the 2,000 miles at the same time because I don't want to do 4,000. And then I'll work my way one by one through the smaller ones.
You still need to watch the in-between. You do still need to watch the in-between.
It's amazing.
But yeah, I think once we've done the Lord of the Rings one, we should do the Route 66.
Route 66 would be good.
Because the medal for that is pretty nice too.
What's the name of the app? It's called the Conqueror Challenges. The Conqueror Challenges. It's damn good. It's made me walk more than I think I've ever walked in my life. Anyway, yeah, I know the Excel Center is literally like, I think it works out at 3 air hangars long.
Because I mean, it's like
it's massive.
See, when we went to see Alter Bridge, we stayed opposite, didn't we? So I kind of see a bit of it from the outside, but I've never actually been to it properly.
Yeah, it is like an airplane hangar inside, and it's unbelievably massive and long. But yeah, anyway, good night, everyone. I'm gonna go get a snack and go to bed.
Like that, Joey. Look at you. I appreciate you so much. I've made so many great friends because you. Well, you're welcome. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We bring peeps together.
We brought you.
So you're saying I'm in trouble at MCM? Depends what you mean by trouble. I suppose.
Yeah, it does. Good night, everyone. Night. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Good night, Luke.
No. Oh, that is a real sweaty forehead.
I told you I'm warm.
I've got salty lips.
I warned you.
That's what she said. No, but it's worth it though. Sleep well, my friend. I love you as a friend. Joey's doing the wacky inflatable flailing arm, flailing tire man dance out there. Joey's fair, right? I know I could bottle it and sell it. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and like catch Joey's sweat at night time. Don't wear a giant warm hoodie. Yeah.
But if I take it off, I'll be cold.
This is true. That hoodie does still need to be incinerated.
We're going to incinerate it soon.
Are you? Oh no, you're supposed to need to buy a new one because it's summer, isn't it? Or it's getting there.
Say goodbye. Yeah, but we're going
to
ceremoniously burn this hoodie, and I'll buy a new one when the cold months come round.
But where are we going to burn it?
In the garden. But then I'm going to collect its ashes and go sprinkle it in the woods.
Why don't we empty out the Arga and just cut it up so it goes into the Arga and just burn it in there? And that will contain it that way.
Yeah.
So, oh, there was a big under the sea. Oh, it's a pearl. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Put on a second T-shirt. Yeah, put on a second T-shirt. This is Joe. He likes the hoodie. I mean, the pocket is basically off the hoodie at this point, but anyway, he's now disappearing. Why are you burning it? Because there is no cleaning it anymore.
Well, you're not allowed to put it in the washing machine anyway because it's sheet fluff. And like, it's just a bit gross now and old, and it's falling apart. It's got holes in it. There's honestly like about 20 cigarette burns down the bottom where I accidentally touch it with the end of my cigarette.
I mean, the white sheep fur is basically grey.
It is. I've had it a long time now, and it's kind of like my gross hoodie.
It's his gross slobby hoodie.
It's my I'm slobbing around the house hoodie.
Yeah, which obviously it's now getting summer, so we don't need.
I don't need it anymore, so it's gonna.
No, you can't wash this one. There is no washing this one.
Because, like I say, even if you took it to a dry cleaners and had them wash it professionally, it's still got holes and tears
and
rips, and it's just not worth it.
It is a famous hoodie, but when it gets to the winter months and the colder months, I guess there'll be a hoodie 2.0.
Yeah, will.
Or an hoodie 2.0.
I mean, I know the hoodie's famous, but let's face it, over the entirety of summer and most of autumn, you're not going to see
Can you soak it in oxy? The only thing you can really soak that in to clean it would be acid at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is the end of an era.
It is the end,
of an era, but
yes,
it needs to happen for things to evolve.
It does.
Oh, it's a sheep. That's adorable. I don't know what was more adorable, that or the corgi. They should mate and be a corg sheep. I think he's actually left now. How long has he had it? He's had that for about a year, if not longer, I reckon. He is off to count sheep. He's gonna go have a smoke. And he's gonna go to bed, and then he'll be down again in about an hour. Probably can't sleep. Then he'll have another smoke, and then he'll go to bed. It's kind of how he works. Do you guys ever go to Norcon? I don't know what that is. That the no. What and where is that? Did we live together before this house? Yeah, briefly. Me and V lived together, obviously, in our old house for a year or so. Then Joey had to move out of his place in Norwich, so we moved into ours sort of middle of November. And then we decided, we can afford to get a place between the three of us, much bigger place, more room, more space, and everything. It works out cheaper in the long run too. And then we moved in here sort of end of January. So we've been living together, well, pretty much sort of 6 months to the day almost, I guess. And I've still got my hair. His hasn't gone fully grey. V hasn't left me. So yeah, it's all going good so far. But it's an interesting sort of house. I mean, obviously I'm at work all day, so a lot of the time, like when V's working from home, obviously her and Joe are in the house, so they all chat. They have their thing. They'll sit and they'll be watching anime or something. Obviously, it doesn't really interest me too much, but V's happy. She's got someone to sit watching anime with and talk about and stuff, because she talks about it with me, and I'm just like, no idea what you're talking about. But at least with Joe, they can sit and chat about anime. Have I got jams playing? I have got music playing. It wasn't very loud. It's not very loud, but I didn't want it to be too loud. But I can turn it up somewhat if people want the volume up a little bit louder. I don't want to get too loud, but you can see as well. If I hang on, let me get rid of these comments. There's going to be a wee glare in a minute off the ring light, but I got like the TV lights coming with the music playing, with the sound as well. And we're back. Just can't wait, V. No, I can't wait, V at all. Yeah, there we go. Norcon is Norfolk Comic Con in Norfolk. Oh, right. No, I've not been there. I mean, I've never been to Comic Con. Do I know any decent anime sites? No, apart from like Crunchyroll and Funimation. But apart from that, no. I have no idea. I don't really watch anime, so. Sorry, I need to go to bed. Got my head cold. Oh no, Teresa, will you go get some sleep? And you feel better soon. My new favourite song is Raise Your Horns by Hailstorm. I know, right? That song is insane. First time I heard that, I was sitting in the garden, and it wasn't anything to do with the lyrics or anything at all. It was literally just the sound of Lizzie Hale's voice, and I had goosebumps. And I had someone send me a video today of Lizzie Hale doing a part of that song live somewhere. I think it was over here. I think it was like Southampton or something. But yeah, the sound of it live was amazing. So I'm kind of hoping they play it when me and Joe go see them in December. Crazy Psycho was so good. It is. The whole album was good. I do love that entire album. I wasn't actually sure when it had come out either. I just noticed it on Spotify. I'm going to play that one because I like that one. You can't really hear the music at all. It came out last Friday. Yeah, I know. I think that's about when I heard it. Or maybe I can't. No. I think it was beginning of this week I heard it. But yeah, I forgot it. I knew it was coming. I just weren't quite sure when. Ooh, pop sound, ready? Hey. I'm scared I'm going to spill it once. I'll know what to do with that. You're old and deaf. I know that feeling. I've got dodgy hearing in one side. You've moved from painting to experimental mess. Nice. Not alive until something's spilled. No, I know, but I don't want to be known as that person. You know, we don't want to be known as that people. Those people who spill all the time. I'm trying to be nice and not spill this time. So Friday and Joey didn't spill anything. Yeah, well, Joey wasn't really drinking anything apart from his Horlicks, which is left down there. What are we drinking? I have Conor McGregor's Proper 12 Irish whiskey, and just regular Coke. Excellent song choice, I know, right? Maybe we can get a live. We can get through this live without a spillage. I don't plan on spilling anything. I'm not really moving as to not spill anything. So hopefully this works out as a successful endeavour. I'm clearly not drunk enough because I can still say the word endeavour. Oh. Is it ever planned? What film will the commentary be to? Oh, yeah, the commentary this week might not actually happen because obviously we've got Mikey coming down for the night, so we'll also be hanging out with him, so we might not really get a chance to do it this week. But I assume Joey's probably not posted the one from last week yet, has he? So he'd probably get to post that over the weekend, maybe. But yeah, I think this week's one might not be done unless maybe we can do it Sunday night once Mikey's gone. It depends what time he leaves. Tell Joey to post a Sonic for this week. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. I think we didn't speak.
I was making more Horlicks. I heard you. Composed Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, have you been in the live?
No, that's what I'm saying. I went to the kettle bowl so I can make another Horlicks. Yeah, I'll post it tomorrow.
But yeah, I just like we probably ain't gonna record this week with Mikey.
No, I mean we might get a chance.
I said depends when Mikey leaves.
When Mikey goes home, yeah.
As long as I'm not in bed by 1 again.
Which personally, I think the Sonic audio has been my favourite one so far. For 2 reasons. One, me and you had never seen it before, so all our reactions are genuine.
There is a few bits of like silence where we're clearly just watching. I think there was a couple bits where we're watching Jim Carrey be like, as I described it to someone, it's like Jim Carrey in that movie is like Ace Ventura but an asshole, isn't it?
It's evil Ace Ventura. Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Brilliantly done.
It's really well done. But yeah, and the second point was the fact that we were actually talking about the CGI, how well things were done.
Yeah,
we were actually being commentators for once and not drunk, just battling.
I mean, I'm sure there was a couple of laughs as well. There was a few laughs and things, I'm sure there were.
Oh yeah,
I just can't remember.
The whole thing was good and it was funny.
Because we've not listened to it back since we've recorded. Well, I haven't anyway.
No, I've not either. But yeah.
Could we have a T-shirt show? I mean, I suppose.
T-shirt show.
Hang on, let me move my hair out of the way. But yeah, it's just it's got a raven on it and a thing and other things. That's about it, really. I'm not even sure where it's from. It came from the EMP website, but you haven't watched it. We liked the video game as a kid. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like the video game references, like Sonic references, that you kind of pick up through the movie. It was really quite nice. It was quite nice to watch because I loved Sonic when I was growing up. You're excited for the second Knuckles. Yeah, I know. Did anybody see that video on TikTok of the guy doing the comparison of the Sonic 2 game case and then the Sonic 2 movie poster? Sort of how they've made them look identical. It was really well done. You miss your Sega Mega Drive. I know. Sonic Mega Drive was great. That was the first console I ever got bought when I was little. Could you ask Joey if his chrome toe boots are heavy to wear or comfy? I will do if I remember and if he comes back in the room. Well, I know what boots you mean. They do look a bit chunky, to be fair. You've still got a Mega Drive. I'm kind of a little bit jealous. A little bit jealous. Although I think I got the PlayStation still somewhere. I got this like little Sonic or Sega Mega Collection or something. Luke, when you aren't in the duo cosplay for MCM, are you doing Thor? Yes. I think Joey said earlier on that'll be Sunday. I think, yeah, because Friday we're just going to be walking around normally so we can go do like shops and other bits and pieces. Then we'll be duos on the Saturday when we sort of have the like meet people outside day. And then, yeah, Sunday will be our individuals for the day. And then obviously Monday we come home. Kind of hoping the weather's nice for the Thor day, but not too nice, not too hot, because that hoodie and then the robe and everything over the top, it's going to be warm, I think. Reason you ask is because you wouldn't mind them if they aren't terribly heavy to wear. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I say, if Joe comes back in, I remember it, I'll have a word. But like I say, they do look a bit heavy and they look heavy. I mean, whether they're just light soled or not, I'm not sure. Is the duo you as the horse and Joey as the cowboy? No. Yes. Maybe. You'll have to wait and see. Use a thinner hoodie or robe. The robe is thin as hell, to be fair. It's the hoodie. The hoodie's actually a surprisingly good quality hoodie. But I've got to wear that hoodie. It's the same colour as the way it came with the costume, so I can't wear a different colour hoodie. I wouldn't have got it. Although I think I am going to ditch the idea on the Crocs. Because I didn't realise how fucking expensive they are for what they are. I'm not going to spend 20, 30 quid on a pair of Crocs or whatever for what I'm going to wear once, because they're going to go straight in the bin afterwards. We will have to talk about how you're getting your prezzies at con. Yeah, I mean, me and Joe have decided that we're probably going to take a considerably larger suitcase than what we actually need, just so we've got a bit of room extra in the suitcases to like bring stuff back. We're kind of planning ahead. And I did say Crocs. Yeah, in the movie, obviously Thor wears Crocs when he's wearing all of the like his pajamas or his slobby stuff. But yeah, I can't. But my boots are kind of falling apart anyway, so they just look tatty boots. So that'll work. So, and I could use Crocs for the garden, but I either just wear my boots all day, or I do walk around the garden barefoot sometimes with just my socks on. So does Joe, so does V. So we're all. Are we driving? No, we're taking the train. We can get off. We can get like a tube station once we get off. Pretty much right opposite our hotel, so it's just real convenient. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've never been to a con, so it'll be interesting for me. Kind of want to see if there's any sort of people who I know from TikTok. There's one, well, there's probably quite a few who are going to be there. But I want to see if I can spot anybody. See if I can get some pictures. In my Thor day, I need to find Scotty Wartooth, so we can have Thor and TikTok Jesus in a picture. How far is it from where you live? About an hour-ish. Hour and a bit on the train. Are we getting on Thursday? No, I think me and Joe are getting to the hotel. Sort of. I don't know, actually. That is a good point. Should probably clarify this. What time is it for me? It is just gone midnight where I am. Oh. finally saw Endgame. You didn't know it was so emotional. Oh my god, I cried in the cinema. Not gonna lie. Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. But yeah, it definitely pulled on the old heartstrings. Have you been to cosplay before? No, neither really. I've never even really done like fancy dress parties or anything. We should do this. Well, no, not really, because we know obviously a lot of. We're always up quite late anyway, and obviously we know a lot of you people are sort of in the States, so we know obviously going back a few hours, it's kind of evening sort of time for you. A lot of you have finished work, obviously in the evenings maybe, so we thought obviously like I say we're always up late, so we'll just go live late so you can watch and you're not all stuck at work. See, we're staying up later into the evening so we can entertain you. Well, I can entertain you guys because obviously Jeff's gone to bed, but yeah, so we can entertain you guys. We just stay up a bit later and do it. You said you haven't worn a fancy dress. Well, no, I haven't worn a fancy dress either. So yeah, I suppose technically that is correct. See, your lives always start when you're leaving work. See, what better way of getting off work is that? It's past 1 a.m. here. Good night. Well, good night. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Anyone seen the new Doctor Strange? I haven't yet. I do want to see it. I will go see it at some point. Me and B might go see it next weekend or something, maybe. Yeah, time. I mean, before TikTok, I didn't really care for time zones. Didn't really matter. You know, because everybody who I spoke to was in this country, so we're all on the same time zones. But obviously now I speak to people in America and obviously other places, and it's like, oh fucking hell, I've got to like work out where I'm going to be to speak to someone. Am I going to wait? Are they going to sleep? I don't know anymore. You were wearing a suit in your thirst trap. The Azure a fancy event. Has autocorrect done you a dirty there, Jenny, by any chance? I am drinking. I am Luke. Nice to meet you. What happened to Joey? Has he gone to bed? Yeah, well, he's outside smoking at the minute. Yeah, he's just grabbed a smoke and then he's gone to bed. See, I just know for America a lot, but like East Coast are kind of 5 hours behind, and then I know West Coast, I think, are 8 hours behind. And obviously, I just kind of guess for the middle bits, kind of work it out from there. Bedtime for the sleepy bean. Yeah, he is a sleepy bean, but he's got to be up in the morning anyway to go meet Mikey. So once he gets here. You smoke outside because it's a rental? We're kind of both. We're not allowed to smoke in the house, but we don't really like to smoke in the house anyway. Just always lingers for a lot longer than it should. But yeah, we don't even have anything like the tobacco or anything in the living room. Like all of our tobacco and everything is all on the kitchen side. Obviously, where you've seen me obviously roll before. Everything we have tobacco-wise is all in that corner. So it keeps it all out of the living room, just sort of stops like bits of tobacco and all sorts all over the floor. So we do try and keep the living room kind of, like I say, smoke-free as much as we can. Do I know what War amounts to much? No, not really. I know he did his walk where he did his recording earlier on. But I think it's just having a sleep day really today. Does V smoke? Yeah, sometimes. Well, about as much as we all do, to be fair. I think the idea is to kind of cut down or stop or something like that eventually, but It's just a habit at this point. You just smell like a drink. You roll your own, yeah, of course. Well, V doesn't. Well, she rolled, yeah, she can do, but 9 times out of the 10, she'll ask me to roll it for her. You quit smoking 1.5 weeks ago. How's it going? How are you getting on? But good on you for doing it. I went through a stage of vaping, but I was vaping, but I was also smoking at the same time, so it was kind of redundant, really. But yes, Dallas, keep it up. You've got the quitting, you've done the quitting bit. Keep it up. You can do it. We're all behind you. You can do it. I mean, coming from someone who's not quitting, but still, I may do eventually. You smoked for longer than I've been alive. I mean, yeah. To be fair, I've only really been smoking for as long as I've known Joe. So I've only been smoking 8 years out of the 35. Well, not that I've been smoking as a baby, but yeah. So it's all Joe's fault why I smoke. I know I can't be supportive even if I still smoke. That's almost like, yeah, you got this. You do what I can't, and then maybe I can do it too. Don't blame Joey. Well, no, actually, I can blame Joey because it was Joey. Because obviously you've all heard the story, which I added the detail in of how we met when we had the smoke on the balcony. Obviously, that was a tobacco plus extra smoke. Which we did considerably, quite a few times. And this is all, I hadn't had a actual proper cigarette at this point. And then one night we were around his, we were gaming, it was early hours of the morning, we had none of the other stuff. So he just turned to me and went, "Do you fancy a cigarette?" So I just went, "Yeah, go on in." Yeah, so that was it really. And then, yeah, I've just kind of been smoking ever since. The nicotine. I don't even think it's the nicotine of the habit for me. It's more just the routine at this point. It's like I kind of get up when I go to work. I'll get up. I'll get ready for work. I'll make my coffee. I'll put my shoes on. I'll get the bag ready. I'll roll a fag. Go sit and like smoke the cigarette while I drive to work. That's how I do every morning. Or like if I was to walk to the bus stop, if I was getting the bus, I'd smoke between here and the bus stop, and then I'd get to work early enough and have another one before I start work. So it's just something to do between working, I suppose, at this point. I don't really smoke cigarettes when I'm at home. Oh, hi, Tara Joe. You came back. How's work going? I'm going to check my release radar, actually, see if we've had any new music out. Ooh, yeah, go on then. Go on then. Add to queue. I haven't heard that song. That was looking for. I'll be back with you in a sec. I'm just adding songs off my release radar. These are ones I didn't know of. Let me. Yeah. Ah, no, I played it. Ah, bomb. Oh. Stop the music, babe. Oh, I haven't. Hang on, let's just do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Right, anyway, how we doing? You're off, you can't keep your eyes open. Oh no, we'll go have some sleeps and you'll feel much better tomorrow. I've ordered my Born to Cause Chaos t-shirt, but Luke, I think you should get some merchandise. Yeah, that is a plan. We've had sort of Tanya, what is Chain? I should know that by now, I believe is the username. It's just been sending me random drawings of like either me or like V, Joey, Nala, all sorts of random like random images and like weapons and all sorts. And obviously they've said that we can use them for whatever. So Joey's kind of tidying them up, not tidying them up, but like kind of putting them onto his app, like digitally doing it, adding colours and like other little bits and pieces to them to make them look like giving them colours and stuff for merch. And then once there's a few of those done, then we can have a look at getting one of those things, like Teespring's shop, either on Joey's account, but like a separate shop, or like a separate one for me, I suppose. But we haven't really got many of the sort of drawings sort of finished ready for it yet. I think Joe's done a couple, but obviously he hasn't done them like remove from the backgrounds and stuff. But yeah, he's getting there. It's a long process, but with the art, we were hoping to maybe have some either ready or like even one just for like me and Joe to wear at con. But I don't think that's going to happen either. Obviously, they take a few weeks to print and get them out, so we haven't got time for that. But yeah, that is a plan. That is in motion, kind of. But yeah, Teesprings is I mean, it'd either be Teesprings or one of the other kind of shirt making places. I wish I knew somebody who could do it. That'd be nice. If I had like a mate who did it as a business or something. But yeah, like I said, there is a plan. It will happen at some point. I don't know when. Probably before the PO box gets confirmed at this point. There is always OctoberCon. Yeah, there is. To be fair, by OctoberCon, I'll be a bit cooler. So might even end up in a hoodie or something. V's crafted. No, well, yeah. I think she'd like to be crafty. She tries to do craft things, but then she can only go so much before either her elbows start hurting or her hip starts hurting. So she kind of like has to stop it. Like a while back, she bought one of those like diamond picture things. Well, they take weeks to fucking finish. She did it for a couple of days, doing a couple of hours at a time. Did a tiny little corner, but it was killing her elbows up where she was sitting, so she kind of gave up on it. You should make a Beerus Memorial t-shirt. Well, you say that. One of the images it's a circle. It's got a mouse in it, and it just says level up, which I think is really cool. So maybe not on a t-shirt, but more. It could be on like stickers, and also it could be on a t-shirt as well, I suppose. But it's a really nice, really cool picture. Yeah, them diamond paintings, I had a look at it when they got out all these tiny little bags of all these little things, these tiny little fiddly ass little tools and stuff. I just wouldn't know. I'd get so frustrated doing it. Pet merchandise, definitely. I mean, I don't think they'd be. I mean, I just thought for some reason just have like a little bandana with a picture of Nala on it, just with a caption saying Nala is cuter than me. So every other dog is not as cute as Nala. I know that's wrong because everybody loves their own dog. I love Nala. I do. She is proper barky with me now when I get home from work. Just goes absolutely batshit crazy when I get into the garden when I come home. Been to other fine elements before Valhalla. I mean, we've got him buried in the garden, so he's still protected us from the garden. I'm sitting right at the edge of the sofa, because I don't want to sit too far back. This is a new song from Five Finger Death Band, by the way. I didn't know this was coming out. It's called IOU. It's a magic bean. Imagine if we bury Bean and then we come out like the following morning, there's just like a fucking great tree just grown up into the clouds. I'd have probably climbed it by now. I could just kneel. But I could, but it'd hurt my knees. Jason's home with your dinner, served tacos. We had pizza. tonight, but we had smaller pizzas because we always buy the bigger pizzas, and we have so much pizza left over. I've said the word too many times, but don't worry, Joey's not here to make something. Oh, Joey, if you sent the full English, that'd be amazing. Could you imagine that, like postal delivery, full English breakfast? A T-shirt with the spectral bearers knocking stuff over. That's a brilliant idea. Wonder what Joey could do to make that. I will put that to him. You're going to eat actual fish. You can do it. Nothing wrong with actual fish. Prefer it to shellfish. I like it so. Oh, I can't show you a picture, because the phone's there. Joey made a brownie, like big brownie cake, the other night. It's all gone now, so I can't go and show you what's left. But it was amazing. It was like a chocolate brownie mix, but there was like white chocolate in it, and then there was like white chocolate melted over the top, and like sprinkles and all sorts. It was a fantastic brownie, a proper brownie. None of the funny stuff in it. It was a proper brownie. Sunday roast burritos in a giant Yorkshire pudding. I have seen those. I want one of those. Post it on my IG. I could do actually. Yeah, I might do that after the live, just so you can all go see what the amazing brownie looked like. Was it crispy on the top? It was. It was a good brownie. It had a nice little crisp on the top. Obviously, when it was hot, it was still a little bit squidgy in the centre. But then it was really rich as well. But once we let it sort of cool down and go cold, it was obviously a little bit firmer as well. But it was less rich, so it was easier to eat. And then we had some with some custard on the other day. Oh, excuse me. With some. I think it was like a butterscotch syrup sort of put on there as well. It was real good. But yeah, it was a fantastic. Oh, I loved it. He needs to make more. This is the new song from the Who. Don't know why I look for lyrics because I don't speak Mongolian, so. Did you see yes, I did see that video. And every time I'm free comes up, it just gets me every single time. I can't help it. Next time Joey's cooking these things, please. Well, a lot of the time I don't know. It's like we'll be in the lounge. Joey will go off into the kitchen. He'll be in there for like 5-10 minutes, not really saying anything. He hasn't gone out for a smoke because he hasn't turned to me and gone, coming out for a smoke. So it's not that. And then he comes back in the living room like 10 minutes later. And I go, what are you doing in there? And he went, oh, I'm making a brownie. So I don't know what he's doing until it's already in the fucking oven.
I got a snack.
Did you order takeaway? Huh? Oh, okay. I was then about to sit there and go, where's mine? So Joey's not asleep. He's actually just brought me food. He's snacking. He's still half asleep. But thank you for the food. What is it, by the way?
It's just a chicken and doner wrap. Sweet.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing though. Fuck the kebab wrap. Got a can of Rio. Screw the alcohol, I'm drinking Rio.
Don't sit on that chair and nibble.
Not a can of Rio. Fucking right. It's like my birthday. Did you listen to MCR's new song? No, because I'm not a fan of MCR. Don't hate me. But no, I don't really like them, so I haven't really listened to it. But I'm not going to eat that wrap now because I'm not hungry right now. But it will stay wrapped up in the paper and the tin foil, so that will still be hot when I come up the night. I hope. If not, I'll just eat it cold. You said you think I wouldn't hate it. Alright. No, I don't want to put it on now, do I? Fine. Tara Joe, what's the new song called? Or somebody, what's the new song called? Yeah, I know it tastes better tomorrow. Okay. I'm sitting there going, tomorrow? What? You're not going to tell me until tomorrow? I mean, that's no good to me now. Nah. Are you sure? Is it on Spotify? Oh, wait, hang on. What we called tomorrow? The found... Right. Just throwing words at me now. The Foundations of Decay. Right, okay. That's an H. Just search for the Foundation. There we go. Add to queue. It might be on next. It might have jumped into the front of the queue. Did not chip into the front of the queue, but I wanted to listen to this cover. So, oh, there's that corgi again. And again. Oh, by the way, your theory about the Queen being dead, not true.
No, someone's seen her.
There was a thing I read on the news. It was a Today story that she was going into somewhere for something. Like turned up in a Range Rover, pictures of her and everything.
You've seen deep fakes, right?
I mean, I have.
They're taking her in somewhere there to hide her away.
I was actually going to because I was on the work computer, I didn't know if I'd be able to sort of send the email out to your email address or something. I was going to try to share the BBC News link, but no. But yeah, Joe has this conspiracy that the Queen is dead and no one's telling us. Oh yeah, that is a good point. Someone, I can't remember who, your steel toe boots, are they comfy and are they heavy?
My ones with the mirror.
The ones with the steel on the outside?
Yeah, super comfy, but yes, they are heavy.
Super comfy and heavy is the verdict from the Joester. I've never called you that, and I'm never calling you that again. The Joitron.
Is that back?
No, it's not. It was never here. But it's like, I think like with her being the Queen, if she was dead, we would have been told, and there would be like a week of mourning because she's dead.
Yeah. But what if they need to wait for the right time to then make that week work for them?
But you've also got to think, she's also not, she's not just the head of state for this country. She's the head of state for other countries, and they run their countries different than us. So some of those are probably a bit more forward, so they would inform people of this, and it would filter around.
How would they know?
If she
don't live here.
If she was dead, we would know about it. They're not waiting until after the Jubilee. If she was dead, we would know.
If they announce it before the Jubilee, they don't make all that Jubilee money.
No, they just make so much more money off like a week of mourning and people.
Yes, but now they can make money off the Jubilee, then kill her and go forward.
If the Queen dies after the Jubilee, Joe's the one who's going to be the prime suspect, right? Don't you think, Joe?
I'm calling it. Within a week of the Jubilee over, the Queen is dead.
I think Charles will die before the Queen. I think the Queen's indestructible.
It does seem that way.
But yeah, I know she didn't do some Parliament thing the other day, but she was doing something today. It was like a story I read first thing this morning.
Queen died years ago, so look around.
No, that was the Queen's mother that died years ago.
Why?
When's the Jubilee? That is the first sort of weekend of June, isn't it? It's the weekend after Con, basically. I quite like this cover. You're
It's not quite the original.
no, that's why it's a cover. Just jumping into random lives to send all the love and good vibes, swoosha, swoosha, swoosha. Wow, swoosha, 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 right back at you. And what is the Jubilee? The Jubilee, I think, is the Platinum Jubilee, which is the Queen's 70th year on the throne.
70.
Yeah, because it was 52 when she got the coronation, or whenever the coronation. Queen Mother's well over. Yeah, she was. Queen Mother was 101, 102, something like that. I think when she died. I mean, the Queen now is 95.
Oh God.
No, yeah, because she's the same age as David Attenborough. Is it too late to eat a Magnum? Never. Elvis is alive. Maybe. And that's it. The Queen's going to be announced as dead, and then a week later, it's just going to be spotted on the beach with Elvis Tupac. Just having a ball on the beach. Well, Jovi, I think you got your answer of no, it is never too late to eat a Magnum. Right, Jenny, a Magnum is a British ice cream treat which has got real soft, real nice ice cream in the centre, and then just encased in real thick chocolate.
That makes this beautiful cracking sound. When you
Yeah,
bite
it
into
does.
it.
You can either get normal chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, like hazelnut chocolate. They have ones with like swirly flavours in the centre of the ice cream. So many.
But they're the UK's, I'd say, most luxurious.
They're the UK's posh ice creams you can buy from a shop. Oh, we have those. I hate them. You know someone. You just, there's always something. There's always a red flag with everyone, isn't there? I mean, but on the other hand, that would mean that there'd be more for other people who enjoy Magnums. So, you have a Morrison's Magnum knockoff in the freezer. What's that called? Like Desert Eagle, P11. I can't think of any more pistol names.
No, Beretta.
Smith & Wesson, chocolate flavour. Did I just wave a red flag at you? Well, you don't like Magnums. That's a red flag in my eyes.
Pistol.
Pistol. Vanilla flavoured, chocolate covered pistol. Did you have more Tim Hortons? Oh, we haven't actually had Tim Hortons in a while, have we?
They screwed up my order really badly twice in a row, and ever since then I stopped ordering from them.
Was that time when you ordered the big box with like 12 cups of coffee and they didn't send it, and then the following time when they sent you 2 of them?
Yeah, right.
Wish we had like 2 cups out of. We've still got
No,
some.
I had loads.
We've still got some of the paper cups, haven't we?
But yeah, now that I have snacked, I have fulfilled my snackiness. I am going to go bed.
Yep, that is going to stay there nice and
I can't remember the last time I fist bumped with it.
Oh, we fist bumped now. I was right on my knuckle.
You got to remember, my hand is all bone.
That is, yeah. I mean, it's like my biggest knuckle just hit your biggest knuckle. Oh, that's a solid connection. This has been the most chill hour-and-a-half live ever. I know, that's because we started on time. Joey's not throwing drink all over the carpet. Joey's going to pour Rio all over the carpet. Joey should join us. But Joey's tired and going to bed.
I just, hang on.
And we'll have a TikTok at 3 a.m. Yeah, probably.
No, you won't. No, I was snacky. I've snacked. I will now go to bed and go to sleep. Yeah. So I'm gonna go bed. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm gonna go get some sleep.
I'm choking on laughter. Oh, that was a full English I just see on screen that I can totally devour right about now.
Bye.
Right, night, Joe.
Sleep well.
Oh, I'm choking.
What does Rio and whiskey taste like?
I kind of don't want to try it in case I don't like it because then I've got nowhere to pour the drink so I can refill
Do
it.
a tiny one.
I could do a tiny
itty
one.
bitty whiskey.
A tiny one.
Do a shot worth of Rio and whiskey. I just want to know if they're cholesterol.
I'm going to do a little bit of whiskey, a little bit more Rio. Just overdo it a little bit on the... I mean, it's got an interesting colour. So we have Rio mixed with whiskey. It's got a weird yellowy colour.
It's whiskey.
What is Rio? Rio is like the best drink ever. It's orange, guava, apricot, mango, and passion fruit, and it's a fizzy drink.
It sounds.
Or as Jeremy Clarkson would call it, a zesty drink.
It sounds overly sweet, but it's really not.
Do you want to give it a little mouth?
Let's give it a little try. I'm curious.
That is. Mmm.
Oh, it smells.
Oh. For anybody who likes drinking whiskey, buy some Rio if you can. That is banging.
It's like you can really taste the whiskey, but there is no sharp edge.
Not at all.
But you can really taste the whiskey.
Did I just make something? I did. I need to come up with a name.
I said risky. Because it's
Risky.
Rio and whiskey.
Risky.
It's
Yeah, there we go.
What's that? It's risky.
It's called a risky. I'm having another one.
Enjoy. I'm going to go bed.
Don't believe we have it here in the US. Well, that's a you problem. We can get plenty of it over here.
Plenty.
Well, now we know what you're drinking next Friday. No, because we can't.
Yeah.
2 litre bottles of fucking Tesco.
Uh-huh. That's what I was just thinking.
Fucking right.
That is what we're drinking next week. Alright, cool. Good night.
Good night. Okay, weird question. Is Jameson's whiskey? Jameson's is whiskey, or are you asking if I'm drinking Jameson's whiskey? You're driving me crazy not popping the bottle. There's not a lot of pop left in it. I mean, I could try. Hang on. See, that's about all I can get out of it at the minute. There we go. Yeah, I know, they do sell Rio in 2 litre bottles. That's what me and Joey just came to the conclusion of. We can get 2 litre bottles of Rio from our supermarkets. Would I be a party wrecker if I tell the neighbours to turn the music down? What music are they playing and how loud is it? Is Jameson's a whiskey? Yeah, Jameson's is an Irish whiskey. Aberrant super loud, then yeah, definitely tell them to turn it down. I'd say so anyway. Although we were noisy the other week. When V was away, me and Joe got a bit carried away. We had the neighbour knock on the door the next day, tell him to keep them. Like, nice bloke, you know, lovely bloke. It was about it. It was just like, yeah, it was a bit louder than it normally was, sort of thing. And we were like, yeah, sorry, we got a bit carried away. But But yeah, he was fine. If your door frames are vibrating, that's definitely too loud. If you've got something that can make music like louder, we have 8 for brandy. Oh, I really need to go for a wee. Bear with me for a second, people. I'm just nipping to the toilet. I will be back momentarily. Oh, back. Oh, hello. What did I miss? Anything good? Hello again, couch. Hey, there's not many stains on the couch. Most of them stains are on the floor. Oh, should not be out of breath going up and down them stairs. Yes, the sofa misses the feet. And we're probably not going to put the feet on them. So, couch told us all your secrets. You've been talking to the ghost. Has Bean been fucking around with anything while I've been gone? When does the new couch come? Once we've actually gone shopping for one. Even when you move it to the garage, still nothing. No, we won't put the feet on when it goes into the garage. Don't want it to get all like cold and weird and mouldy on the concrete floor. But yeah, we think what we're going to do is try and get a chair or a sofa similar to, like, if you can see it there, like Joey's, like the armchair we got off the next door neighbour. So try and get like a sort of leathery kind of one so it matches that. I think Joe did see one the other day, which is like a 2-seater sofa, which both of the sofa parts recline. So that'd be nice. PO box is super close. So kind of. Joe's obviously applied for it. It's been paid for. It's got the confirmation that it's been paid. And then it was like, we'll send you like the PO box address will come out in a letter. But just said in the next few days. But we've not received that yet, so we don't know. It might be live, might be active, but we don't know what the address is yet. Yeah, I mean, charity shops aren't good for sofas and stuff, but we'll have a look if we can get, because we were looking at a corner sofa a while back as an idea, rough idea of what we could afford. Or, well, he didn't give us the chair. Joe had to buy it, but it was only like 30 quid. That is a lot of capital letters there. But hello, Michelle. How are you? How was your day been? You were blazing earlier on, weren't you? I mean, I mean, it doesn't really sound like any different than any other My Chemical Romance song, really. still glazing and handles and a custom order. Well, I mean, that's what happens when you become a successful small businesswoman, isn't it? You with all of your mugs, which, to be fair, we basically own most of the ones you've ever made now. Not most of, but we have a cupboard full of yours, and they make our cupboards look pretty because your mugs are amazing. I think we've definitely got the nicest collection of mugs in Ipswich, I think. You've gone from ABBA to Earth, Wind and Fire. Just go knock on the door, just bang on the door. And tell them I said to stop. You own pretty much the very first mug I ever successfully made all by myself. We do? Which one's that? Can you remember exactly which one? But yeah, we've got loads. Obviously, I showed everybody earlier on the massive one you sent over because Joe was drinking out of that. But I still think the one you made for me is my favourite one. The one with the Viking rune on it. But then that's probably because I'm horribly biased because, you know, it's mine. Hang on, I just realised Waterloo and ABBA has just reminded me of a, I guess, not repressed memory, but a memory from school that I'd completely forgotten of until this very point. It's a really, really small, really heavy one, blues and greens mostly. Oh, I know which one you mean, I think. But yeah, so back in school, I was, hang on, just trying to work it out. I would have been around 9, maybe 10 years old. And my class, well, I think our whole year at school, were putting on like a sort of, not play, it was more like a show, I guess. Like different eras of music. So my class got given and I think it was just I think 50s was Elvis we were doing. And it was just me and this other kid, I can't remember his fucking name. We just did something, it was just like a few sort of like, not hops, but sort of like kind of bounces backwards. And then we both just ran forward and then just like knee slid. And that was it for that one. Someone then done 60s. There is no pictures, by the way. I don't think there is any pictures. Excuse me. But then, yeah, the 60s was someone else. And then I think it was either the 70s or the 80s we did, where it was ABBA. So I just used the same flared trousers, because why the fuck not? And I was I think it was Bjorn who I was supposed to be, technically, like the guy on like the keyboard or the piano. And while they were doing the music, I was literally just sitting there pretending to play the piano. But yeah, this was so long ago. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't think there is any. There is no pictures. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think pictures exist. But I mean, if there was pictures and I had them, I would happily show you. You know, I've got no shame in it. I was 10 years old. But yeah, I don't think they exist. I don't even have any baby pictures. They're all my mum's. Will we meet Mikey? I don't know. All depends on what the plan is for the weekend. So it's probably just going to be just sitting here, just sort of chilling all weekend, I reckon. Yeah, because like I said, Joe's not seen Mikey for like 6 months. I'll tell you what, whiskey and Rio is great. Or nice to see you. Look, bedtime for me. Well, have fun bedtime. I'm glad you could pop in to say hi. Is he coming to stay at your place for the weekend? Yeah, he's getting here sort of tomorrow lunchtime-ish, sort of, I think. And then going home either the same sort of time Sunday or a little bit later in the evening. Oh, hang on, pickles. Hey, here we go. Nice little pop for you. Just a little bit there because I got a lot of coke left. I'd like a whiskey and a Rio. I'd like more Rio. We've only got it in a can. I don't have enough coke left. It's all cracking off next door, but one is outside yelling. Well, they're yelling to tell him to keep the music down as well. Is Mikey like you two too entertaining? No. Well, I mean, he's entertaining. Yeah, I think he just I think him and Joe met through where they used to work. It's just, it's a real nice guy, to be honest. He was born in Poland. He's moved over here. He's been over here for years. But yeah, he's just a real nice bloke, real chilled out, bit like me and John. But like, TikTok's not really his kind of thing. He's more of a cryptocurrency kind of guy. But yeah, he's a real nice bloke. That's like I said, it's been since Joe left Norwich. Last time I see him as well. So, but yeah, me and him get on. I'm actually looking forward to seeing him as well, to be honest. It was a risky. I do need to go get my other drink. Bear with me. Talk to the cat for a bit. I came back with Pepsi. Oh. He's Polish? I love him already. Yeah, I don't actually know what his last name is. I know his name is Michael. Is that how you pronounce it? But yeah, we just call him Mikey. It's Tom Ellis's couch. It's not Tom Ellis's. It might be Tom Ellis's couch. I don't think it's Tom Ellis's couch. Joyby asked a question. Is my okay, it's not a question. Yeah, I already answered that question. It's fine. I thought I'd missed something. Oh, it's a Corgi again. Hey, Corgi. It's your brother's name too. Yes. Well, I think you probably already told me that. Whiskey makes me forget things. Oh. Silence. Oh, they stopped. Have they stopped, or has someone been killed? Someone started a fight. Who is Tom Ellis? Tom Ellis is Lucifer, basically. You did tell me that. I thought you did. Yeah, blame it on the whiskey. Swad, probably. Hang on, I'm not sure if I know what you mean. Swad. Don't tell me yet, I think. Is it... I need to make sure. There is a place in this country called like Swaddling Coat or something like that. Is that where you are? I have no idea where that is. So you've got no worry about anything. But yes, I'm aware it's coming up on 1 a.m. I have a clock in my top right-hand corner. But yeah, it is Swaddling Coat. I don't know where it is. I just remember it from where I used to work. Obviously, people living around that area. I like this. Oh, oh, it is Derbyshire. See, the only sort of times I've really been up to Derbyshire kind of area would be to go to Download Festival, which is obviously Donington. And I've also been to sort of Ilkeston, where I went to an old theme park, which I believe is not there anymore, but it was called the American Adventure World. Don't know if you remember that or know of that at all. But I went up there when I was younger. Yes, I did notice the proper cowboy hat. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to be on for about another sort of 5 minutes or so. And then I think I'm going to go to bed myself. I've got to get up in the morning. I've got to go to the dentist. It's only for a checkup and like a hygienist appointment or whatever. But it's at fucking 9 a.m. What makes it American? I don't know. It was just called the American Adventure World. It was just, there was a lot of cowboys, I think is what I got from it. A lot of cowboys, and it kind of looked a lot like the Wild West. Oh, he's a sheep who's back again. Donington's a 15-minute drive. Nice. I'll tell you what, one year when I decide to go up to Download again, instead of camping, can we just crash at yours and I'll just drive us into Donington every day? I know, 9 a.m. Yeah, well, I have to do Saturdays because I could get it off during the week to go when I'm at work, but I'd have to make up the time. So I just do Saturdays, and it's always fucking early mornings. But normally I get up to walk Nala anyway, so I'm always going to be up. But absolutely, sweet. That is an idea. And like I say, saves you camping, saves me camping. I can pay for the car park. Job done. The gift was a big gun. Free meals? Oh yeah, deal. So obviously, yeah, your free meals, and I'll give you a lift to and from the festival for the whole weekend. Sounds like a great deal to me. My doctor's, no, it's my dentist, private dentist. But yeah, they're really nice people. But yeah, they're open, yeah, every day but Sunday. Good night. See you on the next live. Good night. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and yeah, I will see you next time. Yeah, that's a done deal. Sweet. I will put it to Tweedledum or Tweedledee. I wonder which one we would be. I guess they're basically the same, aren't they? You're trying to get me to 50k first. Well, I mean, it's basically there, isn't it? There we go. 50k. Woo! Thanks for keeping me company at work, guys. Well, thank you for joining in the fun. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Do you know which one I am? Well, I'm glad someone does. Which one am I? Just want to know whether I'm dumb, whether I'm D. No wait, yeah, I got confused for a moment. Okay, we did it. Love you. Good night. Good night, Michelle. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of. Thoughts on the UK Euro Millions winner? Lucky bastard. But yeah, good night, Michelle. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whether it's glazing you're going to continue to do. But yeah, have fun. Love you. Go on, get all of this stuff. I can't play a keyboard. I can throw a tennis. We can have all of these tennis balls with Nala. She's got so many in the garden already, isn't it? Good night, Mighty Mouse. Enjoy the rest of your evening and have fun. More keyboards. So many keyboards. Right, how long do we have on this song? Not really long enough. Right, okay. So I'm going to do the rest of this song, and then I'll do one more song, and then I think that'll be done for the evening. I think tonight. Depends on the day which one I am. Right, cool, gotcha. So sometimes I'm dumb, sometimes I'm slightly less dumb. That sounds about right, actually. Does Nala know any tricks? Not really. She knows hit. She knows paw. We're trying to sort of. She can kind of do high five. Like obviously we'll do paw as normal, but then we'll say high five and put our hand up higher. And obviously when she lifts her paw up and obviously touches, we go, yeah, high five. So she's kind of picking things, simple things like that. I mean, she can't backflip or like kickflip a skateboard or anything. You know, she's not quite there yet. But yeah, she's a clever dog. As clever as she is stupid, I think, because she's pretty dumb as well, especially when it comes to hiding stuff in the corner down here. She tried to bury something in the corner the other day under our dog bed, but she was trying to move the dog bed, but she was standing on the dog bed. So it wasn't moving anywhere, and she was getting proper pissed at it, getting grumbly and growly and all sorts. I'm going to pick a... No. 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 Shit. No, dude. Humans getting up our poop, she's the smart one. Yeah, this is true. This is true. But, I mean, if she could clean up her own poo, she probably would. Although, no, she probably wouldn't. She'd just bark at me. But yeah, one day, like now the diesel issue is out of the way, we can actually look at taking her out to that dog place for the day, like for a couple of hours or so, where she can run around. Because she loves running around in the garden. Like all I need to do is if she starts running about, is I just need to walk like big strides in a circle, and then she's just sprinting around the outside of me. That's all she needs to do. Just any kind of motion, she's running about. So she's got so much more space. She's just going to be able to bomb around and get so much exercise. Oh, I've got so many hiccups from this whiskey. Ooh. I'm done now, no more goodies for you. Well, I appreciate all of the coffee and all of the chocolate chip cookies. They are going to wash down very nicely after this whiskey, and I've eaten this kebab wrap thing, which I will destroy once I've got off the live, I think. That's a big mouthful. What? Oh, it's a gold crown. Thank you, Jenny. That's very, very appreciative. Thank you very much. It's kind of my colours, right? It kind of goes in my blonde hair, doesn't it? What? No mukbang? No. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm too innocent to understand. Maybe. I'm just gonna hide behind my drink. Just look over the top. Look through a wall of Eddie's face. Right in my eye, that was scary. That was strange. Joe's Xbox is not on. I just got a notification on my TV that Joe is online. Me, innocent? Yes. I'm trying to hide my glass. Oh, I'm trying to hide in my glass. Yeah. Oh, mukbang is people. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Then no. Well, I mean, it's not even that. I mean, it's that. I mean, it's about the size of my face, about the height of my face. But okay, that's a new word. Don't Google mukbang. Well, I'm definitely going to Google it as soon as I finish this live, aren't I now? Oh, the epic food challenge. Yeah, like when they did what was it? The bird in a bird in a bird in a bird. I think in a bird again, and then in a pig. That was Sheesh or Donna. I think it's Donna. I assume it's Donna, mate. Either way, I'll probably eat it, so that's fine. I've drunk. How much do I have left? Oh, that's good. That's fine. You ever seen the video of how animals eat their food? Sorry, I just read turducken. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. It was good. I love those guys. Right, that is the Epic Meal Time. That was their name. I know they did a range of, I think, I don't know if they're still for sale, but they have a range of like saucepans and knives and kitchenware and all sorts, and like recipe books and everything. I presume they're all still going, still selling and whatnot, but have you got a kebab shop near you? Not immediately close, but on like Just Eat, Uber Eats, whatever we want to use, we've got countless. I mean, if I was to go on there now and wear the phone, there's probably this time of night, there's probably about 20 kebab shops, maybe not quite that many. But yeah, quite a few kebab shops still open this time of night. You just Googled it and now you're nauseated. Yeah, I think I don't want to Google this, but I probably know I'm going to. But on that note, I think I'm going to end this live so I can go Google what a mukbang is. Even saying it out loud means I don't think I want to Google it. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna end this live now. The alcohol has really started to get to me, I think. So I'm gonna go have that food. I'm gonna go have a smoke, and then I'm gonna go to bed so I can go to the words in English, so I can go to the dentist in the morning. But it's been fun as always. Obviously next week, hopefully we should be back to normal. More than likely be back on Joey's account because it should have been on Joey's account this week, but he's out cold now probably. But yeah, so we'll see you again soon. See you next week. I'll be live during the week at some point, but I don't know when. But yeah, it's been fun as always, and I love you all, and I will see you again soon. So have fun, everybody, and bye bye. Good luck for my dentist appointment. Yeah, it's only a checkup. It'll be fine. Check up and then give me a bit of a proper clean, and then yeah, I'll be good for like 3 months until I have to go back. But anyway, have fun, everybody. It's been fun as always, and goodbye, and I love you all. I don't have a quit. How do I? Oh, I was going to have to get rid of the big note. There we go. Right, have fun, everybody. Bye bye. Love you. I love you all. I can't quit. It's not letting me